Tracy Chapman. Hell yeah, I love Tracy Chapman.
I called too many times. I got your number. Oh, and I know that you got mine.
I really should have peed first before I got back on here. I have to go so bad. I'm just gonna have to pause it mid-recording and go urinate. Anyways, all right, so I had to do another one because I was getting a vision. I had to write it down because it was a very vivid vision. I can still clearly see it, and it's part of the message. We had to get another one. I'm gonna go ahead and read the vision, and then we'll talk about it. I think that'll be easier for me. So, imagine that I'm seeing this in my head, okay? There is a boat, and it's sitting in the middle of the water on the lake. It's nighttime and the moon is out. From where the boat is, off in the distance, can be seen a little house. The captain of the boat loves the person in that house. But the boat is in neutral. It isn't moving forwards or backwards. However, there is a guard dog sitting on the boat dock, in between the captain and his boat and the woman in the house. This man will have to get through the dog safely if he wants to get to the girl. And I wrote it just like that, through the dog, instead of past the dog. Interesting. That stands out to me. He can either charge ahead and let the dog know who's boss, or he can sneak and go when the dog is asleep. But turning the boat on would alert the dog, so there's a dilemma here. So what's happening now is the captain is thinking, oh, there's too many challenges. I already didn't know if I was gonna go for it. I already didn't know what I wanted to do then. But now, you know, the dog and the fact that the boat will be loud and she just turned her lights off. I think there's just too many challenges here. And that's a big ass dog. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is just a vision. Remember, this is how we're gonna get the message. It is the message, but we have to turn the vision into words. So at this point, the captain, whoever this is, it's not a real captain in real life. I don't even think that's this person's profession. I'm not sure what their profession is. But this individual who is operating the boat, or sitting in the boat at this point in the lake, this person is thinking of all the negatives, all the reasons that they should just call it off. I'm hearing call it off. Call it off could mean that they just had planned to take action, planned to say something to somebody, planned to pursue the girl in the house, on the hill, past the dog in the dock. Yeah, but it's like they changed. It's like they are doubting. They're highly doubting they should do this. Now it is on the water, which is their emotion, so definitely this captain, this person, has a lot of feelings for someone, because this is a lake and that's a lot of water. So someone has a lot of emotions for someone, a lot of feelings, but they're also in a boat and they're not moving. So I feel like someone's kind of like, I could go either way. Even though I'd rather pursue someone, I'd rather go pull my boat up right up to that dock and go run up there and knock on her door and say, go on a date with me. Something like that. So that's my vision. Somebody wants to pursue someone, but there's all these things in the way, and they've been talking themselves out of it because they're just thinking of everything. They think a lot, is what I'm hearing. And I'm not sure who the dog is in the situation. It could be a friend, or it could be a close family member. It could be someone like close to the girl like this, or close to the guy. Or it could just be a stray, you never know. It could be a random person who's got something to say about it. Because dog, I'm thinking the dog would alert the girl, the dog would make a noise, and, you know, the dog would attack him. So, maybe the captain in the boat, we have someone here who's like, I mean, getting through the dog is going to be the biggest thing. Getting through this other person to get to them is going to be the biggest thing, so maybe I should just turn the boat around. I'm hearing that song, give me a little reason to stay here. Oh, don't get me started. I will literally sing that whole damn song on here. And I'll turn it back around. Give me a little reason to stay here. And I'll turn it back around. You know I gotta do it. I've gotta do it. Tracy Chapman, hell yeah, I love Tracy Chapman.
and I'll turn her back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn her back around.
Karaoke! Woo!
You're gonna make me change my mind.
Give me one reason to start this boat. Show me something. Give me a sign. It could be the smallest little thing. Flicker the fucking light over there in your house for me so that I know that you want me to come over. I'll fight through that fucking dog if I have to. I'll make a whole ass scene if I just know a little bit that you want me to do this. Because if you want me to do this, once I do this, I'm putting myself at risk. And maybe even you. You want me to do this? This is what I'm getting. This is the message. Some of you are like, are you okay? I am. I'm getting the message here. So this captain here, whoever this person is, that's not really a captain. It's just part of the story of my vision. They're like, all right, give me one reason. Because I'm about to like leave and go home. Because what's the point in me even, you know, just, what's the point? What's the point in me even like putting this out there? What's the point in me even pursuing something with you? I mean, you know what I mean? Just give me a little something. Let's look at the lyrics and see if we get a little more. Okay, someone's saying that they've already let the person in the house know, basically. Because in the song, she says, you know that I called you. I called too many times. You can call me now. But it's like, maybe someone thinks, okay, I'm getting a message. Maybe the captain's in the boat, right? This person. Maybe they have sent a signal. I'm thinking of a boat and a signal, right? Lighthouse. Maybe this captain in my vision has sent a signal. Maybe they've called. Maybe they've written. I don't know. Maybe they have tried something. I don't know. But maybe the other person isn't getting it or never got it, never received it. They're unaware. They're completely unaware. There's like several things that are in the way of it. Let's say this captain, this person sent someone a message. Maybe they don't even know the password to that account anymore. They don't even use that account. Something like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they have a different number or a new phone. I don't know. The captain, this person, someone has sent out something. And if it wasn't really big, it could have been like, okay, I gave you this. Now it's your turn to meet me in the middle. So you know how to reach me. You know how to call me anytime. So give me a reason to stay here. I'm going to give you a little bit more time. This is kind of the message. It's like, I'm going to give you a little bit more time to basically make a move or show me something. I'll pursue. You know, it could be, I think it's, this captain. This captain's like, I'll pursue. I'm not asking for you to pursue me, but it's like, it would be nice if the woman in the house gave the captain something to work with here. I feel like, though, if you've come all this way, like in my vision, I'm going to go to the captain now. Hey, captain, captain of my vision. Listen, if you came all the way here in your boat, I mean, you can say all day, oh, I want the girl in the house to make the move, but it's like, or show me something. Okay, maybe you're not even asking for a lot. Maybe you just want them to flicker the light, you know, so to speak. This could be anything. Give you a little sign. But it's like, you really gonna make her do all that when you just came all this way? You're already there. Just fucking park the boat. Stop thinking, get out of your head, and fight the dog if you gotta fight the fucking dog. How do you know the dog might be friendly? The dog might be cool with it. I don't know why I'm seeing that. You know, someone's like worried about the dog and they're making noise, and like, what if they don't want them there? What if they're like, I'm going to bed, why are you here? And it's like, because I wanted to tell you I love you. You know, they don't know, they're thinking too much. I feel like the captain needs to like calm down. They're already there. They've already come this far, whatever that means. Someone here they're already in the water. Someone's already in love. I mean, what are you gonna do now? You already feel it for somebody. You're just gonna like turn it off? You're just gonna turn your heart off like that? I mean, you can. I guess you can. That's cool. Teach me that, you know? You can make money off that. You should be able to bottle that and put it in stores. You'd be a fucking rich as hell if you're not already. The captain here needs to get out of their head. They need to get out of their head. They're thinking too much. Worried about the ifs, whens, buts, and the challenges. Worried about the dog. But like I said, how do you know the dog ain't cool? The dog could be very cool, whatever the dog symbolizes here. I think it could be a particular person between the two. It could be anyone. If it's not a person, it could be like a thing. Could be distance. You know, the dog could be distance. The dog could be maybe someone's career. It could be a couple of different things even. I more so just think the dog represents all the challenges that this love connection may face. You know, it may not just be one. All right, what's some more lyrics? This youthful heart can love you and give you what you need, but I'm too old to go chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Yep, someone's like, you know what, back in the day, I think it's the person in the house, the girl in the house, in the vision. I think she is saying to the captain telepathically, like, look, I'm not gonna chase. I'm not gonna do that. I used to do that all the time. I was one of those girls, and I will not chase. I will not beg. I will give you everything that you want and need and desire, as long as it's something that I agree with. Once you get here and you make the appropriate steps towards me, like, I'm not going to do that anymore. You could try that with anybody else, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. No judgment, because that's how I used to be also. That's what I used to allow, but I'm not doing it. You've already come all this way. You could park that boat. I see you from up here in this window. I see you. I'm well aware that you're there. I'm well aware that you love me. But if you love me, then make a move, and make a real move. Make a scene. You're already there. I already know that you're here. What's worse, me seeing that and then you just do nothing about it, or you take the chance and you come to me and knock on the door. Not literally, but it's like, knock on the door of my heart. Like, make a move, and I might actually reciprocate. How do you know? What I'm not going to find attractive is you, one, sitting there, and two, turning around because you've talked yourself out of it without taking a chance. Because I like men or women, whoever. I like a person who takes the lead. The woman in the house in my vision that I had before I started this video, this woman is saying, I like the person to take the lead. I like them to take the initiative. And listen, I will rock your fucking world once you're with me. I'm a leader by nature, baby. But what I'm not going to do is chase at all. I will never chase, and nor will I try to trap. I will not trap, nor will chase. Okay, honey? If you want someone to trap you and chase you that takes someone else, please do. Because that is not my cup of tea. No. Some people think that that is actual love. Like, somebody loves them if they're needy and codependent. A lot of people believe that way. I used to do it too, where it was like, that makes, you know, or when someone gets angry. I completely lost my train of thought. It totally left me. It went away. That's got to be symbolic here. Someone is speechless. They don't even know what to say. I think someone's going to do it. I think they're going. I do. I don't know if they turn around and start to go back home, start to try to give up on their feelings. Like, they're ignoring their feelings, right? The captain going back home, turning around and just saying, I'm not going to pursue the girl in the house. I'm not going to risk it. Let's say they get halfway back down the lake and then they're like, you know what? I am going to do it. I am going to pursue her. I'm going to go there right now. Fuck it. I've already gotten this far. I'm just going to go and put myself out there. I'm just going to... And so the captain turns around. Right? I hope you guys are visual people like me, because some of y'all, if you're not, you're probably like, you lost me a long fucking time ago, but I'm still here. Thank you. If you're still here watching me and you're not a visual person, thank you for toughing it out just to be here with me. I love you so much. And for those of you who are good with visuals, you're picturing this whole damn thing right now, right? Like, maybe in your own way, but like, you're seeing it. Okay, so bear with me. Captain turns around and is like, oh, what was me not gonna do it, right? Talking themselves out of it. But then they get halfway down the lake and they're like, yeah, I am gonna do it. So then they come back around and the fucking dog is gone. What do you mean by gone? I don't know, but the dog is gone. I don't know what that means, but it's not there. So it's like, had this captain not turned around, oh my God, this is such a big message. Had this captain not turned back around to go back to see the girl in the house, he wouldn't have realized that the dog was gone. He would have just left and gave up when really the opportunity was there. He just had to wait a little bit longer to see what would happen, to wait and just see. But also, had he not turned around initially, the dog might not have left. You see, because when the captain turned around, the dog might have thought, whew, some bitch is gone. Well, I'm gonna call it a night. Rough, rough. did a couple stretches, and then went to bed in the woods somewhere because the dog was like, well, he's gone. My problems have disintegrated. I can go rest, lick my ass somewhere. But you know what? The dog did not anticipate that the captain would turn back around. The dog underestimated the captain, and the captain listened to their intuition. Think about it. The captain is actually highly intelligent here because the captain really did listen to their intuition. Their intuition said, turn around, go home, even though their heart said, don't. So for a minute, they had to listen to their integrity. They had to listen to almost like head over heart. They had to think about what would have been smarter. So the captain here was like, all right, logically, I'm just going to go home. Although it's like, but it was almost like the logic and the heart played together. They played a role together. They made a great marriage, a great couple, a great team. They really worked together here for the captain because the logic said go home, so the captain went home. But before the captain got halfway down the lake, the heart took over and said, no, turn back around. And both got him the girl that he wanted because now he's able to go to the dog and the dog's not there. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I almost want to like turn it into a play or something, or a story. Like, that's fucking beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So perhaps someone's saying, give me one reason. It was like the universe heard that, right? Give me one reason to whatever, ... And the universe was like, all right, we'll give you a reason. So they sent this captain all kinds of scenarios. The universe did. The universe sent this captain a lot of scenarios mentally. And that's why this captain was overthinking everything and talking themselves out of it. But had this not happened, the captain wouldn't have been in doubt and turned around. The whole situation wouldn't have even taken place. So it was like a bombarding of thoughts. We talked about ambush the other day. It was like an ambush of thoughts, like a whole bunch of thoughts, doubts. You could call them doubts, challenges, possibilities, scenarios. Well, if I do this, this, and this, if I pursue this girl, this is what would happen, as all these things. But then the heart took over, which is also the universe, God energy, and the heart said, now that you've listened to yourself first, because yourself said, turn around. Now you know that you can trust it when, look what it got you. When you followed your heart, look what it got you. When you followed your head, look what it got you. And when you were not in war with either of them, when you had the two of those things perfectly combined and realized they both could coexist together, your intellect and your heart, you were able to achieve that which you most desired, that which you most wanted. The girl in the house, or the girl and the house. Somebody wants a girl and a house. Or maybe the girl wants a house and the man wants to get it for her, or the captain. Captain! I'm hearing governor, governor, captain and governor, governor. I wonder what the dog's name is. The dog does look like, I don't know, it looks like a pit bull. I mean, it's a big ass dog, but the dog could symbolize anything. But I wonder what the dog's name is. You know, energetically, what's the dog's name, Spirit? Are we gonna get it? I'm hearing timber. That's what I heard. I heard timber, and then timber. Oh, maybe it's not a dog. Maybe it's a timber wolf. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? But I did say, what's the dog's name? I heard timber. Let's type it in Google. If you just type in timber. Oh my God, I totally forgot about this song. If you type in timber, the thing that pops up is, it's going down. I'm yelling timber. I'm gonna look up the lyrics. Holy shit. Let's look it up. That's so funny. Does that play here? If you guys already know the lyrics to this, I know I've heard the chorus, but I don't know the lyrics. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. This biggity boy is a diggity dog. Dog. I said I heard. What did I say? I said, what's the dog's name? I wonder what's the dog's name. Like, why did it even matter, right? And I heard Timber, and I typed in Timber, and then this song came up, and I said, I don't know this, but I've heard it on the radio before. I've heard the chorus, you know, but I never paid attention to the lyrics. It literally says, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. This biggity boy's a diggity dog. It's kind of like a party song. I feel like someone's feeling good. They're feeling amped up. Someone could have a system here. Something about a system. Or they want to get something out of their system. Someone may actually like detox their body before they ask someone out. Well, that's not for everybody. But maybe they're scared someone's going to drug test them, and so they're like, I'm going to detox my body so that you don't ask me questions and then I can't pass the drug test. Like, whoa. Anyway, moving forward, that's just for a few. No judgment, though. System. I'm getting like someone has a system, because I'm also getting that this like captain is going to turn up the volume on the boat when they roll in, you know? Could be on the car. Someone could have like a really big car vehicle. I don't know. But someone, the music just symbolizes someone's energy. Someone's frequency is going to lift here. You know, from the beginning of the video, it was kind of stale, right? It was just kind of like, oh, really still. Nothing was moving. The boat wasn't moving. No action. Just a lot of thoughts. The action was going on up here. But now we've got some movement, because now that I got Timber, you know. And then, oh my God, Spirit is carrying out the rest of the message for me. Here it goes. I'm getting another vision. Same vision, but it's the end of it. The man parks the boat, walks down the dock, kind of looking around, making sure the dog's not going to jump out anywhere, because at this point, the man doesn't know. He's shocked the dog wasn't there. He totally expected the dog to still be there and to have to battle it. But lo and behold, the dog done left. So anyway, this man is walking up to the house, the little house that he wanted to go to initially. And he knocks on the door, and she opens it immediately, because she was expecting it. Once she saw him, once she was aware, she was like, what is he doing out there? Just come in. Or don't, but I'm not going to go out there and get you. Something like that. And then he finds out the dog is hers. The dog, whatever it was, right? It's not an actual dog. Could be, but I don't think it is. It's the dog symbolizes something else. It's like, no, yeah, he's cool. He'll be fine. He's fine, you know? Yeah, his name's Timber. Just call him by his name. He's really sweet. I promise. He only just sits out there and guards me because he knows that people try to hurt me, so... But he's harmless as long as you are. He can tell if you're good people. If you're not, then he would already have attacked you. And he might still, if you change and you become a bad person, but as long as you're a good person, he's good with you. That's the story. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That's what we got for this message. Congratulations to whoever that's for. Someone is definitely being pursued, but it's been a while. You know, it's been a while. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.